One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early.
There he goes!
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Gibb. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for space. It's Nixon. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
The kick is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Here's the pressure. Finds the tight end. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And they've got it wrapped up at the 28. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Clemson jumps to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So now on comes the field goal unit.
4th down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup.
has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ncaa if they can stop him on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air, it's Collins. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. Spins away from the defender. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. They're still sitting on a 10-point game. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Williams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Collins. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. The snap sets up the throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go back to the air on second down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Collins. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Open space at the 25. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. See what they dial up on first and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Orange will have to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clemson is quick to the line. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a third and 9. To throw, it's Klubnik. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Clemson will send the punt team out.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. With the catch, it's Gill. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Gets away. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for them. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call heel off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Collins. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And to get rid of it quickly.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's another first down.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Haynes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Clemson. Fired in from the red zone for the score. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Collins. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. On the run, it's Haynes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Steps away to find some room. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Pucks it out of the air. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Syracuse, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Nixon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Collins. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Orange will have to punt.
41 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because
Turning it on! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Clemson with another first down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Syracuse, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hatcher. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Got a little space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Finds his tight end. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. They boot it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Pulls it, fired complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
They'll run the screen. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Clemson set up with another first down. They just keep firing. Right on the money. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now on second down. He leaves it with his back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Tigers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois.
Back to pass, it's Collins.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down.
Second down coming up.
The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ross Simmons. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The Orange now facing a third and short. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Syracuse will be forced to punt.
On to punt it away.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Hold it. Finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Finds his man. It's Randall. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Turner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for room, it's Nixon. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And some room to work. Nice move to keep running. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. Man, he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Makes the grab, it's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Handoff from the gun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He splits the uprights, and they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession.
There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Collins. He's moving out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. They've got the screen set up. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.